This is Stephen Platinum, your friend in wrestling, with Platinum versus AEW Dynamite. They called it Homecoming because they were back in Jacksonville. And it happened tonight, August 4th, 2021. If they draw 1 million with this show, it tells you that they're really rolling, because it was really kind of a lot of nothing with a big finish. We opened with JR and Tony Excalibur running down the card. Chris Jericho against Juventud Guerrera. I think putting it first match was very smart because it is a foregone conclusion. And so the stipulation that we had kept bouncing around, apparently what it was is Jericho had to finish the match with a move from the top rope. So they played with that idea very nicely, even trying to get into the walls of Jericho in a very clever way that didn't look that great, but the rest of the match honestly did, and Juventud Guerrera looked great, and then the finish looked really good with Jericho hitting a Judas effect from the top rope. Cool stuff. And then Wardlow attacks him, beats up Jericho, and then MJF announces he's going to take on Wardlow next week, and that he is going to be the special guest referee, which they never bring up for the rest of the night, even when they re-announce the match. What is with the stipulations of fucking these Jericho trials that they keep backtracking on and not seeming to know? Come on, guys. It's so, it's infuriating. Come on, man. They got to get that kind of stuff together. They just do. We have a segment with the Lucha Brothers, who were with Alex, and apparently Pac's travel arrangements were messed with. Why Andrade thinks that will charm them, I'm not sure. Again, another segment that just felt like, what are we doing? And then the Lucha Brothers turn him down to work for him. The Dark Order are talking to Adam Page, and Adam Page explains to them, like, he feels responsible for them not getting the tag title shot. He thinks they should split for a while because it's really the Elite's malice towards him that is affecting the Dark Order, and he doesn't want that. Okay. Match number 2, 2.0, better known as Everrise, I believe, along with Daniel Garcia against Eddie Kingston, Jon Moxley, Darby Allin. It's exactly what you would think. I thought the moment where they were, the opposition were marking out over Sting and then got clobbered for it was a really fun, cute moment. But again, it's weird. We just, 2 foregone conclusion matches to open the show. Everybody hit their finishers on the babyface team, followed by the coffin drop. And then the pose with Sting, Eddie Kingston, and Moxley was really cool. We go to commercial. We come back. The Elite are talking, and they're showing that they could hit easy baskets while they talked. Okay. Match number 3, Christian Cage against Blade. Another foregone conclusion. This match was completely filled with foregone conclusions, except for, strangely, the women's match. Though I suspected Layla Hirsch was going to win that too. Okay, so how was this match? It was very good. It was very good. And Christian winning with a spear, I thought, was kind of a nice touch, nice little homage, an allusion to Edge as well. We had a segment of FTR and Santana and Ortiz where they kind of baby-faced FTR with it. I don't know, it's really muddy. I get that they got to make something out of the match that happened and they want to continue it. A very uneven show for AEW for me tonight. I'm a huge fan, as people know. Tony Schiavone talking to Britt Baker. Red Velvet comes and challenges, and Britt Baker accepts. They have good moments on the mic together, actually, but you realize how short Red Velvet is when she stands there. Exceeded only by Layla Hirsch standing next to the NWA Women's Champion Camille. That looked ridiculous. All right. So then Dasha's talking to Andrade, and then Chavo brings Fuego del Sol, and Andrade beats him up and tells him to shine his shoes. Commercial, we come back. Tony is with Adam Page, but then the Elite comes down. Page slaps Omega. Page is beat down. The Dark Order comes to the ring, but then the half of them stop them because they told him that, this is what Adam Page wants. Frankie Kazarian comes, so that's a nice bit of continuity. Does what he can, but then he gets beat down. All right. Dan, this guy Dan, who Lance Archer beat up when we were in Miami, says he's going to be back next week and bring backup. Okay. Man, this show, not a lot going on. Like I said, if they draw 1 million with this, then they're really, really rolling. Match number 4, the foregoniest conclusion of them all, Lee Johnson against Miro. Miro gives him as much as he can to try to make him look good, but of course he wins with the game over. Then we have a commercial from Pabst Blue Ribbon. They really did sponsor after that whole Domino's pizza cutter mess. Holy moly. Christian Cage is talking. Ham-handedly gets into this thing about, are you going to help Layla Hirsch? And he's like, no, because she has best friends. Clever. Bunny with the HFO against Layla Hirsch, and Layla Hirsch wins in it turns out to be a very good match, I thought. And then is confronted by Camille, the NWA Women's Champion. All right. So now MJF isn't the ref when they announce the matches. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I wish they would just tighten up on this kind of thing, you know? And then our main event, Malachi Black against Cody Rhodes. Very good match. That bump that Cody took off the top rope through the table was insane. And then the finish kick was brutal. Looked great. And then Cody eventually gets up. Got that cut on his nose. That looked really good. And then it looks like he's going to do a retirement speech. But then Malachi Black hits him in the back with a crutch. And that is AEW Dynamite. Next week's a big week for them. They'll have Dynamite, and they'll also have the debut of Mayhem on Friday night.